Hello there, my name is Luke and welcome to This Week in Non-League. So we're going to start off with managerial changes, and the most notable one is from today, and it is Micky Mellon going to Tranmere from Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury obviously in League One, he won the conference with Fleetwood about 5 or 6 years ago, so he knows how to get out of this league. Will he be able to do it at Tranmere, one of his former clubs? Who knows? So the next managerial change happened down at Weston-super-Mare, who appointed former Forest Green Rovers caretaker manager from the end of last season, Scott Bartlett. He's also the head of youth at Forest Green Rovers, and he will continue that role as well as being the head coach at Weston-super-Mare. So those two were the only managerial changes in the National League, or the National League North and South. So now we move on to signings. And the most notable one happened at Forest Green, who's paid what Sutton United are calling a substantial fee for their defender Dan Wishart. He is a left back, he is a real fans' favourite down at Sutton, and they're disappointed to see him go. They were hoping that he was going to go to a Football League club. There was a number of Football League clubs rumoured to be in for him, but instead he's taken what is really a bit of a sideways move to Forest Green. Yes, they're ambitious, but he's probably got the best contract offer from Forest Green because obviously they've got absolutely loads of money. So the award for my favourite signing of the week goes to George Elokobi, who has signed for Braintree Town from Colchester United on an initial 1 month loan. I think this is a brilliant bit of business. He is an absolute monster of a defender. He used to be at Wolves back when they were in the Premier League. He's a bit of a scary defender. You don't want to be playing against him. He's absolutely huge. And he's also very, very experienced. So it could be a really, really good signing for Braintree. So the next signing was made by Woking, and they signed 22-year-old former QPR youngster Frankie Sutherland. He's a midfielder. He's had recent loan experience in the Football League with the likes of AFC Wimbledon, Crawley and Dagenham and Redbridge, so could be a decent signing for Woking. Tranmere Rovers have signed Elliot, Osborne and a 1 month loan deal from Fleetwood Town. He played for Nantwich Town last season and scored 22 goals in all competitions, including an incredible 12 penalties. So a very, very prolific goal scorer midfielder, and he sort of just adds a bit of cover for helping out Tranmere's really, really woeful injury worries that they've got at the minute. And finally we move to Guiseley, who made a double signing, 2 strikers. They are Jake Cassidy and Jermaine Hilton. They're both on loan, Cassidy on loan from Oldham and Hilton on loan from Swindon. I've seen a bit of Jermaine Hilton in the past. He used to play for Harriers, he came through our youth system, then he went to Redditch and he was really good there and caught the eye of Swindon, but he's now on loan at Guiseley, and both of them made an instant impact and played pivotal roles in a 6-1 victory for them over York City on Tuesday night. What an amazing result that is for Guiseley. They've finally got their first win of the season, and it's a really, really, really emphatic one over a really, really poor York City side. How Jackie McNamara has still got his job, I have no idea. They're basically waiting for him to resign because they're not going to sack him. I don't understand why. It must be financial, but they're not going to sack him. They're just waiting until after Saturday. If they don't get a positive result against Braintree on Saturday, whatever that means, then he's going to resign. So it's a completely stupid situation happening at York City, and I feel really sorry for their fans. So that's the end of This Week in Non-League. If you've enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, because thank you for making it this far, and hit subscribe. So thanks for watching.